8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mama Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. Episode 183, Teflon Don. Be my first case like John Gotti. Woo, woo, Future. Off that mixtape Pluto album, Teflon Don. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed your week. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And if you're off today, I hope you're enjoying your extended weekend, your 3-day weekend, because yesterday is Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans who have served, who are serving, and who we may have lost. Today is for you. Thank you for your service. Now let's get right into it. Of course, you know, last week Tuesday, President-elect Donald Trump won the 2024 election. He'll be our president in the for the next 4 years, starting January 1st. And this day and age, you don't know what's real, what's fake, who's telling the truth, who's lying, especially with AI out there. The video has been floating around of Donald Trump, I believe it's true, of him saying one of his first things he will do is take down doctors and pharmacists who are prescribing hormone blockers and things of that nature for children to transition into another gender. He's saying that this should not be done to children, and this should be something for adults only. Well, he didn't say adults only, but not for children, not for minors. I didn't vote for Trump, but I agree on this particular thing. This is an adult decision. You have to be 18 to vote. You have to be 18 to join the military. You have to be 21 to drink. But a child can say, hey, I want to be another gender. A little too extreme. But here is the video, and you guys let me know what you think.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day 1, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. my Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mother.
Interesting. Now, this was floating all over the internet. I've seen it on Spiritual World. I've seen it on Shade Room. I've seen it on a few platforms on YouTube. So, I don't know. I mean, we will see once this video goes up if it gets taken down. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if it's still up on a couple of other sites. Yep, it's still up on here. Okay. Seems to be official. But yeah, moving right along. Do you agree or disagree of what he's saying? The hormone blockers, the transitioning of children from boy to girl, girl to boy. Like I said, I think it's an adult decision that should be made, not from a child, because they don't even know what they want to eat for dinner half the time. Hell, I don't know half the time. Now a lot of things that's been going on as I've been seeing, even before the election, people unfriending each other, stop communicating with friends and family because of their political views. If you a Trump supporter, or if you voted for Trump, people will stop being your friends, unfriend you on Facebook, this, that, and the fourth. They're making giant announcements. I'm here to say, just do the shit. It's not that deep. And if you're willing to cut someone off because of that, y'all weren't friends to begin with. Because a lot of times, some people may not agree totally with one candidate, but they'll vote for them because of one thing, versus voting for somebody who has a bunch of things that they don't like as well, but only one thing they like over there. I mean, it's our God-given right to vote for who we want to vote. Again, that's one thing the pandemic has taught me, is like, yo, let people live their lives, man. Seriously. I have friends who are in gangs. Like, there are people with gang members and criminals in their family that they have not disowned, but you're aligned with Trump. And also, what if your boss or the company you work for, the owner, is racist? Would you quit that job? Especially if it was a high-paying job, the job of your dream. You went to school for this particular major. Would you quit that job? Would you? Would you disown your family member who's a criminal? Gang member? Murderer? Rapist, maybe? Would you? And I've been seeing a lot of this also, like people boycotting brands and companies that donated to the Trump campaign. Now, I have a list of companies that did donate to Trump and companies that did not donate to his campaign. But at the same time, if those companies didn't donate to his campaign, it doesn't mean it was donated to Kamala Harris's campaign. What if they donate to other companies or organizations that don't fit your agenda as well? And also, what if you have friends and family members that work at these places, and don't you think that could probably cause a ripple effect, maybe? I'm just saying. I'm going to read off random companies, and you can go and do your research and decide who donated to who. Etsy, Whole Food, Dillard's, Ace Hardware, Levi's, Walmart, Big Lots, Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out, Dollar General, Target, Nordstrom, Sephora. I mixed them all up. You guys do your Googles and whatnot. Me personally, I ain't boycotting shit. Like, I'm tired of tired of everybody, man. Look, take care of your mental, take care of your chicken. Just like Beast Mode said, you feel me? But yeah, man. Who do you donate to? Because remember what happened last time with the BLM campaign? donating all that money to them. You see what happened with that?
Donations.
Look at this guy,
Donations.
Dr. Umar.
Donations.
The biggest donation scammer.
Gifts. Gifts.
But yeah, man, like, come on, man. Some folks, I get it. You take this thing personally and seriously. I do too. But is it really worth your friendships? Like, for instance, Waka Flocka was upset because he had a show canceled because he was publicly supporting Trump or whatever. Crazy thing about it is he didn't even vote. But the irony in this is he had kicked out fans who were supporting Biden. It's like, dog, you can't complain about the same thing happening to you that you also did to fans who paid to come and see you. Really? But even all that shit is whack. Like, there was artists who were getting shows canceled because they supported Trump and whatnot. And you know, if an artist shows were canceled if they were supporting Harris or whomever, that would be fucked up too. Don't we want to live in a democracy? Isn't that what it's all about? Come on, man. And again, you don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake anymore. This post has been floating around of Donald Trump talking about how he listens to Not Like Us. I'm gonna read this for you guys. Starting my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I love this song, a true American song. I've listened to this song repeatedly. I heard my team sing it after I won. I thought, wow, that's a great song. Funny that the Canadians think that they are better than us. They are not. Canada is a crumbling upon itself, and it's because of this song. Look, man, I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. But yo, what do you guys think about if that's really one of Trump's executive orders about stopping the transitioning of children? And how do you feel about unfriending or stop talking, communicating with friends and family members because of their political views? Also, would you boycott a company or brand because they support a particular political view that you don't agree with? Before I let go, get the Apollo Legend t-shirt designed by my boy TTK. It is in the shop, and it's also part of the BOGO deal for long sleeves. You buy two, they're 40 a piece. The t-shirts, you buy two, they're 30 a piece instead of the regular price 40 and 50. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good, God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out. Happy Veterans Day.